Okay, Sima. See, anomalous expansion of water. Anomalous expansion of water means what? A different behavior of water. Okay, ma? See, in matter, whatever may be the type of matter, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas, anything expands after heating. If you heat any matter, it must expand. Its length, its area, its volume must increase. Clear, Nama? But in between 0 degrees and 4 degrees Celsius, only water has a unique behavior. It behaves just in opposite manner. Okay, ma? That is actually, see, if you rise the temperature from 0 to 4, 0 degrees is lesser temperature, 4 degrees is higher temperature. So if you rise the temperature from 0 to 4, what should happen to any matter? It should expand, no? It should expand. So once it expands, mass remains the same, but volume increases, no? So density automatically decreases. Okay. So generally, we know that density is equals to mass by volume, no? So if you heat any matter, what happens to its volume? Volume should increase. Size should increase. So if volume is increasing, volume is in denominator, no? Density should decrease. This is what should happen. Okay. But water behaves exactly in opposite manner. So if you heat it from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, its volume, what happens? Its volume reduces. It contracts. Water will contract instead of expanding. Okay, ma? So if volume reduces, what happens to density? Density increases. Are you able to understand? And same thing happens in opposite manner also. Vice versa means what? If you cool water from 4 to 0, okay, ma? Then actually what should happen? Actually, matter should contract, but water expands. Okay, ma? And by the time it reaches 0 degrees Celsius, its density will be least. Actually, density should increase, no? If you cool anything, but here density reduces. Are you able to understand? Ma? So water has this unique behavior. Only water has this behavior in nature. That is why all the living organisms which are in the polar region, they are able to survive only because of this nature put forward by God. Understood, Nama? If this nature water doesn't have, there cannot be any life in the polar regions. Everything will be dead. Understood, no? See how life is surviving because of this nature, ma? See. So, if you take the water regions or the polar regions, or the North Pole or the South Pole, so the water which is touching the ground, it will be nearly at 4 degrees Celsius. Understood, Nama? So 4 degrees Celsius means what? 0 to 4, we are heating, no? It means what happens to its density? Density should decrease. Why? Because density should increase because volume is reducing. That's what we have studied, no? So from 0 to 4, water will contract. Its mass remains same, volume reduces. If volume reduces, density will increase. So this water at 4 degrees Celsius, it has highest density. Now if I start moving upwards, what happens to temperature? Temperature becomes lesser. And when I reach to the top surface is at 0 degrees Celsius. So 0 means what? Lesser temperature. So actually for other materials, the density should become maximum. But for water, density is very less at 0. And 0 is the temperature where water converts into ice, no? So that is the reason all the ice will be floating on the surface of water. Okay, ma? Ice is floating because density of ice is lesser when compared to density of water. Are you able to understand, ma? That is the reason why ice floats on the surface, and below this ice you can see a lot of fish and other polar region suitable organisms living inside this water. Are you able to understand, ma? You can also swim in this water also, if you have that ability to swim at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, ma? So write down. So therefore, density of ice at 0 degrees Celsius is the least density. Okay, ma? Actually, for other materials, it should be highest density. But for water, it is least density. So, ice floats on surface of water, giving scope for other aquatic organisms to survive. Okay, ma? So this expansion of water is called as anomalous expansion of water. Anomalous means different water. Only water will show this behavior, unique behavior. Okay, ma?